we're ready. All right, testing 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, we're going to continue with our media availabilities. We've now been joined by our pole winner for tomorrow's NASCAR Cup Series event here at Talladega. We have been joined by Zane Smith. Zane, congratulations on that run. Before we go to questions, just take us a little bit through your lap, and then we'll go ahead and open it up to the media.
Yeah, just obviously a lot of speed in the Title Max Ford, so not a whole lot of my doing. Just off a pit road, just making sure I hit my lights. I know that my up to speed laps were pretty good, so that's the main thing that we focus on, and just trying to be as smooth as possible. So just really proud of how our whole team has really been working together before our 1 week break, and then I felt like that 1 week break was kind of perfect for us to not really reset, but kind of digest and think about what we need to build on. And we're off to a great start for this next long stretch. So been proud of the speed and everything we've been doing. Just need to execute a little bit better, but yeah, have a ton of speed this weekend. So long race tomorrow. A lot of things are going to happen and go on, but obviously we got the speed to do it. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, we'll go ahead and open questions to the media. If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you, and we're going to start up front here with Holly Kane.
Congratulations, Zane, on that. Obviously, you were fast in the first round, and your team has done very well on the big tracks. Do you show up here with that, a huge amount of confidence, or maybe at least maybe more here than you would at other places? And do you feel like, you fulfilled what would have been expected?
Yeah, I mean, FRM has always brought a ton of speed, and Fords are always fast on the super speedways, so it makes you just maybe a little bit more excited to get to these style races, knowing that your car is going to be fast, it's going to race good, Fords push and work really well together, so you look forward to those things. But with that said, it's still Talladega. A lot's going to happen and go on, but you could only execute what you can control. So we can control trying to bring a fast car, and we accomplished that and got a pole award out of it. So it's already off to a great weekend and something to check off of accomplishment that I've always wanted. I've always wanted a race on Sunday, and to be able to get a pole on Sunday now is really cool to say. So hopefully tomorrow I could say I'm a race winner in the Cup Series, but I know it's going to be a crazy day.
All right, additional questions for Zane? All right, John, and then we'll go up front to Bob. John, can you just raise your hand? So, thank you.
Johnny with Savage Ventures. So you told me a couple weeks ago that some of the progress you've made was the result of going home to Front Row Motorsports and being more familiar with their processes. I was curious, how has that progressed since that point, especially as you've started to get those stage points that you were missing earlier in the season?
Yeah, I kind of expected those first 8 or so races, whatever we had there, to kind of use those races to build with this team. But I feel we've been able to hit the ground running, and so that's something that's really cool to say. But yeah, a lot of familiar faces and a lot of new faces at FRM. But it's just been a lot of fun being back. It's just a little bit different than other teams I've been to. So it's just, man, I'm having a lot of fun. So when you could say that, you're typically running well. So yeah, hopefully we keep that happening.
All right, Bob.
Bob Hockers, Fox Sports. Do you look forward to tomorrow, or the fact that you'll be doing fuel mileage for the first 2 stages? Is that frustrating at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating and just weird style racing. I'm gonna have to go through and rewatch just kind of how the leader kind of controls a lot of that. I expected to have speed, but didn't really expect it to have the pole there. So kind of got to go study up on a few things over the night. But all in all, a lot's gonna change. I'm not gonna lead every lap tomorrow. But just if I could be around rolling at the end and hopefully in the first few rows and have a shot at it is all I can ask for.
Feel like you know what you want to do if you do have that opportunity, or is this still a little bit new to you, especially on the Cup side, that it's...
Yeah, I mean, I'm I mean, I'm in my second year of the Cup Series, so it's all still kind of new to me. But learning every race, and I feel like I learn a lot in these speedway races. Is just kind of weird how they play out sometimes, to where it's a little unpredictable, and you just kind of got to roll with it. But you know, that kind of goes back to what I was saying. Just you got to control the things you can control, and we'll study up on some of that tonight.
All right. Any final questions? Okay. We'll get a microphone in the back. Oh, thank you.
Spencer Graves with iHeartMedia. Given the struggles that you might have had during the season, you get your first pole of the year. What made this different for you as a driver to accomplish that goal?
I mean, not much. Than just you know, it's cool to say that you've gotten a pole in the Cup Series, but I feel like this more so is really rewarding to just the whole team. It just shows it's not easy to get a pole on Sunday by a tenth, I think it was. So just really proud of them and the speed that they bring. I know I'm going to have a fast car tomorrow, and look forward to seeing just how it handles, how it races, and the moves we can make.
All right, Zane. Congratulations again. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks.